to the Dope People Meet podcast. I am your host, Portia Marie. This is where creators meet and have dope conversations. Today's episode is sponsored by Bel Air Rose, and I have my Nike HBCU honors, Queens of Atlanta in the building, KT, Kate the Great, and Nani. What's up, ladies?
What's happening?
How y'all feeling?
We good.
Yeah, it's a good day.
It's a good day. So we gonna get right into it, you know what I'm saying? We can't start the conversation first, though, without a toast. And our toast, we're going to go around the room, and what we're going to do around the table.
Right.
Okay, around the table, and we're going to give a toast. And we're going to do a toast on our word for 2021. One word for 2021. I'll pop it off with prosperity.
Increase.
I'm going to say health.
Health, okay.
Healthy.
And scaling.
And scaling, yes. Let's toast to that.
Amen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Let's sip. Okay.
That's the HBCU tap.
Tasty, okay? All right, so ladies, we're going to start off with round one.
Round one.
Rep yourself. You got 90 seconds to rep who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Ooh, 90 seconds.
Okay. If 90 seconds is just too short of a time, or if that's too extended,
we gonna do our thing.
do what you do. Okay?
Got
You know,
about
ain't no
13.
rules.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to pop it off with KT.
Okay. Well, my name is Kaylin Terrell. KT for short. That's what everybody know me as.
Yes, sir.
Slaylin. I'm an entrepreneur, designer, stylist, creative, all around, encompassing of everything.
Okay, period. Okay, and now we got my girl, Kate the Great. What's poppin'?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kate the Great. My real name is Caitlin Davis. I am an influencer / entrepreneur. I have a couple businesses, mainly apparel, one specifically for historical Black colleges and university, and another one for Be Great lifestyle.
Hey.
Okay. All right, Nani.
Right. What's up?
What's up, Soror?
What's up, Soror? Kiwi. Yeah, my name is Nani. I am born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia,
Crib.
Southwest SWAT, Zone 4.
Okay, Zone 4 in the building.
Yes, sir. Class of 2015, Spelman. I currently am, it's called a negotiation specialist for a personal injury law firm. So that's my little 9 to 5 situation. But I also have two nonprofits, partnered with my mother, called Camp Village. And also the Junior Apprentice Training Program, where we teach children how to build their own business and be their own entrepreneur.
Love it.
And I'm actually dropping my line on MLK Day, January 18th. Period. And it's called Pivot. And, I guess we can get into it a little later. But, yeah, that's me.
I know, that's right. Okay, ladies, so now that everybody know who you are and who they are listening to, we're going to get into round 2 of storytelling. Share your dopest HBCU story. And first, of course, tell us what school you went to. What school you repping?
Okay, we start with me.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, well,
everybody looking at you, so start.
listen, we're going to start off with the number one. HBCU.
Okay. Since she started,
Check the record.
we got to backtrack. Let's start this over.
We love y'all though.
Okay,
Start with somebody else.
Next. No,
Hey, but I attended the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. For me, excuse.
Okay, we're going to
I
let you
thought
leave.
somebody said something.
no.
Go
ahead,
TCMU.
Yeah.
It's intense. Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, I feel like for me, honestly, the dopest experience I had was coming in as a freshman, and we got rushed the field for the first football game. So I feel like all the football games are crazy due to, again, the number one band in the land, the Marching 100.
Okay.
So just those
that's about
experiences with the band and just the community of FAMU was the number one.
Okay, are we speaking on facts or opinions?
Facts. Big facts. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Big facts.
Opinions today.
Okay.
All right, Kate the Great. Great. KT, let's go.
Okay. So I thought a rattler said something.
Oh, she did.
But a TSU Tiger finna take that.
Okay.
So I'm repping Tennessee State, the Tennessee State University. We ain't talking about Texas Southern. We talking about Tennessee State University, Nashville. Period. So yeah. However, my most notable HBCU experience was really just showing up. Showing up, fly, fresh.
Yes, sir.
And but for real, it's really like I will say, like, me and my friends would show up to every single party, everywhere, on campus, off campus, and we would just shake life. That's something that they say in Nashville. Shake life. Okay. We created all the little dances everybody doing in the club. And people used to be mad though. But
so day one, we was step foot. You was like that?
No, freshman week, we came in and we was like battling people in the gym.
Oh, okay, like, battle of the bands, like you got served.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
energy, like that serious.
Oh, okay.
And
y'all was crumping.
From then on, it was like
I don't like them.
Oh, nah.
Who they think they?
Because everybody else like.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
The upperclassmen are
haters motivators.
Okay. Okay, Nani.
Okay, so I am a graduate from the illustrious Spelman College. I know they always love that illustrious word. But yeah, the number one HBCU. Check the records, check the stats. No, it's okay. We all love, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't even have AC.
But yeah, Spelman College. Let's see. I think it's a lot of memories. You know, HBCU life was just literally life. It was like full of just like, it was like Disney World. Like literally, it was just like the happiest place on earth for real, just in that bubble. And like the cool thing about Spelman is that we do have like 2 other HBCUs right across the street from each other. So, you know, there's this thing called Hump Wednesday at Morehouse, and it was literally called Hump Wednesday, and it was after classes around 5, lasted till maybe like 8, 9. But they would have a DJ. We had like, you know, pageants are a big deal in HBCU culture.
Yes.
So whenever you, oh yeah,
so
you
went to the wrong HBCU.
I ran for FAMU and I ran for freshman attendant. Yep.
Nice.
And your pageant was it boring?
No. It was good.
It was alright.
Oh, that's cute.
It was cute, right?
I'm a pageant girl myself, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know, back in the days when I was on campus, I was real femme, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking my little 22-inch. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I was like first attendant for Miss Freshman and then also Miss Black and Gold.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, no, I did, Miss Black and Gold for Alpha, and then so that was my little pageant life. But anyway, I mean, there's a lot of different like experiences. Like, I think my most memorable one is I was on the Mu Pi, aka Spelman, step team. So just, you know, that step life is just different.
It is different.
So preparing for that, and then actually like showing up on stage for homecoming, and just seeing all my pro fights, just like years back, just showing up, showing that same support, and just laying it all out on the stage, and we won. I mean, that was like just you know, step in, like your heart is just racing.
Yes.
So like when you're just doing it and you just practice it just comes muscle memory. And then when you lay it out on the stage and then you just hear your like
screaming.
Sorority, you know, you win, and it's just like a thing. And then we took it to Georgia Tech for their homecoming because we were invited, and we won there too.
Okay.
Beat there on campus, Greeks, and it was a thing. But yeah, that was my most memorable. Not most memorable, but it was just one I can think of right now.
The highlights.
Okay, I guess I would share my favorite HBCU experience. I had so many memories though, but I went to the number one, the illustrious University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, UAPB, where the Golden Lions reside. Okay.
Illustrious.
Yeah. You know, and number one, you know, I had to take that too, okay. But, you know, becoming a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, taking on the legacy of my grandmother, it was dope. Also, she attended UAPB, which was AMNN at the time when she attended, and also becoming Miss AKA 2011, 2012, being the step master. That was a beautiful thing. Also, I had my little pageant stories, you know, being Miss Crimson and Cream and all of that. That was cute. But also running for Miss UAPB, I was like runner up. It's cool. I didn't win, but it was fun. Even running for Miss Freshman, all of that was fun. Like people remember me from being like the loud girl with the speech. So you know, it's cool. You know, but also I got to travel the world. Like being there, I got to travel the world. It was beautiful. Got to go to Hawaii twice. Went to Colorado, New Mexico.
Abroad?
No, I did not study abroad, but I was the men's best. So it's crazy because I was on the Palms team, but I also was the men's secretary / manager. So like basically like I would help like deposit the big checks and stuff like that, and then go on the road with them, do the dirty laundry, you know, all the bullshit. But yeah, so but it was cool because I got to create experiences, build memories, or create memories and be around all these dope people and meet all these different people like in the league. It was just really dope. It was a great experience. So for me, it was a lot of moving parts. Girl, we went to Hawaii twice, Colorado, New Mexico. Mind you, all these trips are free, and we eating 3 times a day for free.
Ooh, and they gave you the stipend too, huh?
Okay.
Wow.
You know,
money reside.
So, you know, it was a cool, well, it was like, you know, meal stipends. Yeah, it's cool. But it was cool because I didn't have to really be at school. I was, you know, doing online mainly. Like, we'd be at school each Monday, but then the rest of the week, traveling. So it was beautiful. You know, I had a great experience. And then I also got to graduate early, Madam Cum Laude. Okay, so I was so excited about that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's so much that I can share, but I absolutely enjoy my HBCU experience. So, you know, that's, you know, my little part of storytelling. But now I want us to get a little deeper into it. I want us to talk about why you feel each Black and brown child should have an HBCU education. We can start with you, Nani.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, well, why are HBCUs important now, you know, when you can apply to Harvard or you can go to Stanford? And it's like, that's the entitlement right there. It's like, okay, there was a point where, you know, this was our safe space. This is the only place we could be. So just because now y'all letting us in, we just supposed to like leave our tradition, leave our stories behind. Like, nah, like that's not why we're here. Like, we've already created this sense of culture and history and a sense of legendary legacy. So, you know, I feel like it's important for every Black, brown, colored, you know, anybody. You know, because as Black people, we inclusive. Like, you know, if you have a good spirit, you have a good heart, like, come kick it with us. So I feel like every child should have that experience because it truly is, I feel like, a safe haven to really cultivate what you want to do, you know, and have that attention and have that sense of community. Because I feel like my professors, they were just like, I could text them, you know, I could show up on office hours and they would sit there with me. It's not like, oh, I'm busy now. Like, they genuinely want to see you do something and be something. And it's more of like a family base instead of just like a number or a student. So yeah, it's just that overarching sense of like community and it's healthy and it prepares you. I mean, look, we got like the first Black senator from Georgia, a Morehouse grad, you know.
Yes.
Like my good Spelman sis, Stacey Abrams, you know, cultivating that culture and getting us to get new voters to register so that we can truly see the future we want to be. And, you know, like people say, oh, HBCUs, like, can't, you know, they're not really going to push you to be where you want to go. Like, you can't be in a world with white people. Like, that's whack. Yeah. That's complete BS, clearly, because there's been shown that we can do it all. Many you know, times. Okay.
All right, Nani. Preach. Okay.
Like,
let's go, Kate. That great.
Honestly, it's just a piggyback on Nani. It's like the culture, the history, the family. Oh my God, you tried it. I know. That was cute. We'll give it to you. All right, family. But no, seriously, like, I just, like, the experiences I had personally at my HBCU, it was just such a warm feeling. They push you. Networking is number one for FAMU. Like, it's all about, you know, who you know, not what you know. But yeah, and it's just, I don't know, y'all. Don't get me started.
No, you good.
It's crazy because it's like people come up to me. I don't know. It's a party school. It's a party. Every school is a party school, and I feel like honestly, what leads the most, especially in funding, is athletics. And majority of, you know, us people typically goes to PWIs for the funding so they can go to the league. And it's like, y'all need to come to HBCUs because if they come to HBCUs, honestly,
that.
PWIs won't be here.
Say that.
Facts.
Facts, because it's like
Big facts.
y'all UGA sports,
Right, at least that stigma
Florida,
will be gone.
UF.
Yeah.
It's
no, my little
sports.
cousin, he actually left his PWI and went to Clark to play basketball, and he's like really good. He can go play anywhere,
Yeah.
but he wanted to take his talents to Clark.
Which is how it should
That's
be.
just
Yes.
like Deion Sanders' son. It's just
Yes,
like, okay, he
love
went to
it.
Jackson
Yeah,
State, and it's
exactly.
like now his son, who is like everybody's looking at him, and it's like now he chose to follow in his dad's footsteps. One legacy as it is,
Exactly.
and then it's just like, but that's opening people's eyes. Like,
And that's how it should be.
All of these young black talented men are no longer being profited like on by these PWIs.
Exactly.
Because even with that, then it comes where it's like, even like with anything like the NCAA, you can't pay them.
But
You can't pay them, but you're profiting off of them.
Exactly.
And like me being from Alabama, I even know for like football, Alabama, come on, like everybody know Alabama's great. But it's just like I know too many people that have come in and gone right back out with the same thing that they had.
yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
In the school, the state,
Yeah, they really
the
don't
city,
care about
everything is
them.
profiting off of these young, talented, brilliant black people.
Black
Exactly.
and brown. Yep.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like they really don't have a choice. But it's just like if they start feeding into the HBCUs, then
It's gonna be
they
over
won't
with.
have a choice but to come to the HBCUs and find you.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's also about funding. Like, unfortunately, HBCUs don't. Well,
Because of
except
athletics.
that what's her name?
Yeah, athletics.
Bezos' wife.
Yeah,
She done gave like billions
right.
to HBCUs, but it's like we need more people to really fund
Exactly.
that
But
money
see,
to
that's why
help
we
our
have to
athletic
be- We have
programs.
to be those
Yeah.
that
That's
fund
true.
into those.
Exactly.
We gotta
And-
initiate.
But
yep.
then again, like we do have to take into account the underlying like things that goes on in those HBCUs, because there are people who try to do that. They'll say, "Hey, I want to donate to this school, but I need a building,"
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Nah." That's one thing about HBCUs, that some of them are
Yeah.
too stuck on tradition that we can't get out of that financial hole,
Right.
like of having the athletics be ruled by black people or anything like that, because of, I mean, really stuff like that.
Yeah.
'Cause I know once I hit my M's,
Okay,
Right,
period.
thanks.
yeah,
Period.
Hey,
I understand.
You
it.
writing
I'm claiming
good
it's a building.
checks.
right. I'm
Love
gonna need,
it.
y'all want some money from me? I'm gonna need a building.
Right. Period.
I'm gonna need the gym. At that.
Yeah.
The
No.
gym.
The athletic
So I want
center.
to bring all these. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a building.
Yeah. I think that's
love
fair.
that. So, why would you say you feel like? I know you said a lot, but
I know.
tell us. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was great. Why you feel that black and brown children should have that HBCU education?
I personally think it's a must. Like even like they said, the sense of community in itself
Yes.
is like, I know for me, that's what just made me want to go to a HBCU. Like coming from, even if like elementary, middle school, high school, you went to like mixed schools or just super diverse schools, going to that HBCU, going into adulthood
Yeah.
is like vital.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because
agreed.
it's just like, I feel like I learned more about myself and just about the world, period, and how the world is going to pour into me.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like, which helps me pour into the world and, find my purpose because I went to a HBCU. It's
Yeah.
just like, HBCUs to me are the only ones that, like, even if the professors aren't pouring into you academically, just the camaraderie of the community
Yeah.
is literally molding you to be an active member of society.
Exactly.
It's just, I mean, it's nothing like being around people who have the same goal as you.
Yeah.
It's like everybody that's in college, even people who don't finish, like all of y'all came here with the same thing, like, I'm gonna be better. Like you had something in your mind, like once I hit 18, I'm going to college. I'm trying to do better than what I have at home. Even if you go to college at home, it's like, I'm trying to do better than this person in my family. Even if your family has been to college, it's just like, I'm trying to, keep up to the standard of what I have. Either way, I feel like going to a black college as a black person is just like, even if you never do anything else with your life, you at least try to like uphold like one of the greatest things you have, and that's like your mind.
Yeah.
You try to at
It's
least like
motivation for
stimulate
sure.
yourself in some
growth,
way
the
or
potential.
form. And there's no better way to do that than around like-minded people, people who look like you.
Exactly.
Because I'm sorry, like me personally, going to a PWI, I don't
It's too many
I
people,
don't
first
like
of all.
entirely too many people. Like, I don't want to be in a class with
60,
460 people
400.
because this is a biology class that everyone, it's a prerequisite
I'm gonna need
for
my
everyone.
professor to pay attention to me.
Like,
you know my name?
Right.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Look, coming in as bio pre-med,
Hello.
Yeah.
first of all, I'm gonna just say it, like, after a certain math, I'm not the best. And like
college algebra.
I'm gonna tell you, like at TSU, you know how it is. Usually, like at HBCUs, you may have white professors or people of any mixed race or whatever. But like that math or like that engineering, they're all gonna be like foreign or not. Like they're not gonna be you.
Whew, girl.
So it's just like those classes, I'm gonna need to sit up here and show you that like I'm paying attention because I'm not good in this class. However, I know like I passed all my calc classes, pre-calc and calculus, based on me sitting in the front of the class and the professor, he was foreign, can't say what country or where he's from, but he was like, you remind me of my daughter.
Very good. Love to hear it.
Right.
But love to hear it. But even that, like, he's not African American. However, he saw himself as, I'm a brown person. And it's just like, he's looking at someone, I see my daughter in her, so I'm trying to help her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I didn't know none of that. When I say nothing, I didn't know none of that.
Yeah.
But just the fact I'm coming to his office hours, like every other day, he really doing my homework for me. And just, he's taking to me because just like I'm getting a sense of like community in him, he's getting the same in me. So just like I'm trying to pour into him to let him know, like, I'm sitting in the front of the class, I'm paying attention because I want you to notice me. He's noticing me back.
Yeah.
So
but that
does not happen.
That's the hack and
yes,
that's the finesse.
that does not happen at PWIs.
Oh, she look like she want to take this class.
Right, exactly. It's just like, okay, she don't know what she doing. But
she come here
she
on
come to
time.
class and she come to
Same
tutoring.
seat. Okay.
Exactly.
That's true.
I love that. I love what each one of you ladies shared, and I would say for myself, like, it brought me into a sisterhood. Like like I told you, I grew up as the only girl and 4 boys. So
Me too, girl.
Really?
3 boys.
Oh no, I got
Three boys, girl.
See, but yeah, so it was me and 4 boys growing up. So it brought me into a sense of sisterhood when I joined AKA, and then not only that, now and then I have my extended family now here in Atlanta. My colleagues, those are like my family away from family, and I love it. Like, everything about us is like so strong. And to be honest, some of us never kicked it when we were in college, but because we are all here, we create a group chat to support each other. And it's like, okay, if you're looking for a job, I got you. If you're looking for this, I got you.
Network.
If you need someone to stay, I got you. Like, it's beautiful and I love it. And so that, for that sense of family and community within itself means a lot to me. So for me, I feel like even this, as small as this, I went to a PWI football game. Okay. I don't know how they even sit there for that shit. It's so boring.
It's the band.
It depends on
It's
which
the
one.
band.
It's the concert.
See, I went to Women Academy. Very white, private school, conservative.
That's great. Yeah. The reason
I can't deal with that because my high school was very much traveling band, like battle of the band. That's why I had to go to a HBCU because I'm not.
That's why I was.
Listen,
I'm not doing
we had M4 marching band and you go to a PWI band, you be like, what the fuck? I'm like, y'all really sit here for this shit the whole
touchdown
time?
in this triangle.
Yeah.
But they do my shemi.
I'm dead.
And then they do it on the
They
little
do fly to the bumblebee.
You get that too.
And they feet
Fly
moving
the bumblebee, I'm weak. No, seriously.
it's not the same.
Even that alone, I even went to a pageant. Like, let me tell you something. If you never went to an HBCU pageant,
No, you said you went to a PWI pageant?
Yeah, I went to a PWI pageant.
Interesting.
Even that. Horrible, boring. Music this soft.
Lacking
and I'm
flavor.
like, where's the music? Like, y'all ain't gonna get up and stroll. Y'all ain't gonna. I'm like, bet that ass come up. And I'm like, where the soror is at? And everybody's like sitting there, conservative. I ain't like that. HBCU
Lacking
pageant, the pageant is like a party.
It's a club.
Okay, it's a whole club. Like, listen, I
set
remember
up in the corner.
my favorite moments, I ain't gonna lie, because I was stepmaster, I always led the line. Like, my favorite moment was somewhat beefing with the Deltas and bumping them and giving the
you
aggressive as hell. They be like, the freshmen love that shit. They love to see a show. So I'm going to give it to you every time I get up. And we gave it to them every single time. So some of them love me. Some of them don't like me. But it's all good. It's all love. I still rock with a lot of them. But they didn't like me. But we gave everybody a show. And I love that. So even that alone, like, it's just so much to the HBCU experience that we can go on and on and on about. But I'm just saying, like, HBCU is nothing like an HBCU experience. I feel like if you want to go to a HBCU or in a PWI, I say make sure your undergrad experience is at a HBCU and you can go get your master's at a PWI. Because that's what I did. I went to UAPB for undergrad and then I went and got my master's in sports administration at ASU. So, you know, that's a PWI, which I knew that was the better school for me from the jump, but I didn't want to be around a lot of people that I went to school with from high school. And I wanted to get away and be in my own lane. And I was like, you know, I can go get my master's from there. It's cool. And that's exactly what I did. So thank you, ladies, for sharing your story. You know,
that foundation.
That was dope. Really, really dope.
Some more Bel Air.
Oh, you need some more Bel Air?
Just a little bit. Can we pop a bottle?
Okay, I'm going to have to pop a bottle for you. I'm going to have to pop a bottle for her, y'all, because she look thirsty.
Just a tad.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. She was like, yeah, just go to HBCU and then if you want to go get your master's, go to a PWI.
That's a good plan.
I'm not gonna lie, my mama really let me do whatever I want, like wherever I wanted to go. That was that.
My child is going to HBCU. It doesn't have to be FAMU. I'm not gonna be.
Don't be that
mom. My mom was definitely. She was a Spelman grad. I know. And my dad went to Morehouse.
Oh, so you legacy.
I've been at the homecomings since she was literally since I was a baby.
But you know what?
First of all, you feel like out of place, but for homecomings, I'll definitely.
No,
come back.
I don't feel out of place.
I don't even know about y'all's homecomings.
I mean, like, you know how a lot of people base the rest of their lives off of their college experience. I didn't.
The life after HBCUs or life after college is something serious that folks need to talk about.
It really is, but a lot of people do well. A lot of people do well because of all of the networking that they did while they were there. However, I wasn't one of those people because I really didn't care about that. And I actually don't because I don't like now.
Crazy.
I mean, to a certain extent, it's like I do. It's certain people that are just like, yeah, I see you doing your thing. Like if I need a lawyer, it's like I'm waiting on you to hurry up and graduate. So you know, we can talk. You know how you can just use your connections that way. But I deem myself like super far removed from like my HBCU. Not even experience, but just
what. So why do you think that? Like it's just because
once I graduated, I'm gone. I'm out of there. Like I was one of them people. I didn't want to, because I know some people do. They go to college, they network so well, and it's just like it works out. A lot of people go to college, do all that networking, do all that running for this, do all that the most, taking times away from real life stuff to where now you're in the real life and you're still trying to float by on this college clout. No thanks.
So let's talk about it.
Where's the money?
That is real.
Like where's the money at?
Now where's the movement?
All of that. Oh, this is who I was in college. Okay, but it's 5 years later.
Facts.
All of that. I was this.
And it's funny you say that because on campus, I guess you'll look at me as a super AKA. Well, I didn't like wear paraphernalia all the time, but because everybody knew me as AKA, and they just knew after I graduated, I was gonna be so into it, be on campus all the time. I'm like, no, I am grown. Okay, I am in Atlanta.
And have stuff going on.
Right.
That'd be the difference. It's like, please take all of that camaraderie that you gained and all that clout and all that, like that popularity, please put it into something. Because after college, you will be depressed.
You will.
Right. You will be depressed.
Especially not being able to go into a job that you got your master's or your degree in.
Especially spending over $100K.
Yeah. And then it's like, I did all of this just to build this resume to not be able to do nothing with.
Girl, please.
Okay. Well, we going to transition the conversation. We're going to switch it up a little bit because we do know that HBCU have a whole lot of fashion gauds. GAWDS. Okay. Fine. Okay. So I want to talk about who and what's popping. Share your favorite fashion trends today. And even, you can talk about what you got on today. You know what I'm saying? You can give us a little 1-2. Give us a little spin. Give us a little rundown from top to bottom. From Scully to feet. You know? Okay. You know what I'm saying? But before you go into yourself, you can talk about one of your favorite fashion trends and who you think is rocking it the best right now.
I will say my favorite fashion trend, this is kind of like a universal fashion trend for the fall, winter, is like chocolate. Chocolate everything
chocolate.
is just, I ain't
got
gonna
a
lie,
thing
so
for
many people
chocolate
been
nails.
killing it. Like
My favorite.
this year. However, if we want to talk about who kills everything, for me, is Tiana Taylor, hands down.
Oh yeah, she
Yes.
dope.
Hands down.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
You give me Tiana vibes.
Oh, for real, thank you.
Oh, for real.
But yeah, she kills everything for me. Like,
It's the tomboy.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
everything. She
It's
just-
the
switch
tomboy,
up.
but
It's
knowing
the
what's up
switch
under
up.
there for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, what's up under there for me.
Exactly.
Because people always think like, oh, you dress like that, you must be like frumpy. And it's just like,
Frumpy.
very much body under there. Like,
Very much a
Very much
hater.
body
The
under
fuck?
Body, yada.
very much slim.
Okay, very much slim. All right, Nani.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's one of your favorite fashion trends today? Who you think rocking it the best?
Let's see, a fashion trend. You know, first of all, I'm gonna just say, I like Drake's style. I know. Yeah, I do. Surprisingly, I like how he keeps it
Right,
very.
'cause I'm like, I can't even think of an outfit.
I love Drake, but I can't think of an outfit.
I can't think of an outfit.
I don't think of style when
Well,
I hear
okay,
Drake.
this is the thing. I fuck with Drake heavy. I feel
too.
like he's like my long lost brother.
For sure.
Okay? Like my twin almost. No, I'm playing. But no, I feel like I like his little style. When you think of Drake, you obviously think of like style for real. But
Yeah.
you do think of like this real chill, cool, classic look that he does pull off pretty well. And I like that. Like I don't know, my personal style, I like to keep it very like simplistic, but have maybe like a piece of accessory that kind of like pop things out. Like personally for me, I'm really into like harnesses. Like I love a good harness, like a little gun holster, you feel me? Like I'll put on I was about to wear it today, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let my fit shine.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but no, like I love harnesses. Like I'll go to the club and like security be like, you got a gun in there? I'm like,
Nah.
no, it's fashion.
Fashion statement.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. But I think that's my like biggest thing. I don't honestly really pay attention to, I guess, other people's fashion trends. I'm just kind of like,
Okay.
and I feel like we all kind of move on that wave. Like it's just how I pick out my outfits is literally look in my closet and just do. And I'm like, usually that's just
Right.
it. And I'll just run with it. Like I don't like
Got
thinking
it.
too much. Like I like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously my style is very like tomboyish, like men's fashion. Like the baggy pant, tapered leg, keep it real utility cargo because I be on the move. Keep it cute because I be on the move. I like but
Okay for a hike.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like something like this.
Something slight.
I see
You
you.
feel me? It's just a real like
Okay, hold on.
Pivoting, so
A little bit pivot.
So you can,
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But this is my brand or whatever. So
I love it.
yeah, but it's I like things with meaning. Like if I'm gonna wear something, like be great. I actually have your sticker on my laptop.
Oh.
Yeah, like I like things that have meaning. Like your nose in the air, like that's your shit. Like that's you. Like that represents you. Like it's a sense of air, like a sense of like rock and fashion. Like if I'm gonna put it on, it has to have purpose. Like pivot. Okay, because it's literally just movement. It's like taking that pivot. Like if you have like a basketball player, you know what I'm saying, like somebody on the outbounds,
I'm
like
dead.
passing it to LeBron. You know what I'm
Take it to the
saying?
game.
Somebody.
LeBron.
Well,
Okay.
maybe not LeBron. That's a bad example because he's just gonna charge. He's gonna charge to
I
the
feel you.
goal. But
I got
somebody,
you.
Drop
you know what I'm
step,
saying? You gotta pivot. Pass it to someone else, get that ball on the goal to keep it moving. It's all about your pivot
Keeping
and your
it
way
moving.
of movement.
On the go.
Never stop.
For sure.
Okay, period.
So that's me.
Okay, Kate the Great. What's one of your favorite
Nani, I
fashion
don't
trends?
be paying attention to people for real.
Yeah, I really do.
Okay.
But me and
Well, you talking about
Pinterest,
yourself, one of your favorite trends that you've been rocking.
I love nudes.
Yes.
You do.
I do. I would rock.
You be killing the news.
Girl, me and nudes, tan, brown, different shades of brown. Like that's
You pulling
my
that off
shit.
nice.
Yeah. for
Okay.
You do
I don't
pull
know.
it
I
off.
think it's my skin tone.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
feel like everybody,
It
even when you
flows.
do nudes too,
But
you be snapping.
but you be doing the new like I'm a grown ass woman.
okay. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But you want to be the munchkin.
No, for sure.
Listen, but yeah, I love nudes like a lot. I'm trying to like add more color, but it's kind of hard because like
No,
the nudes,
do you?
I love the nudes. I love the nudes, and I love the grays.
grays.
I love the grays.
Love everything
I love
gray.
heather, like heather gray.
Heather gray is
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite. But and I love a little all black team, a little 1-2.
All black,
see,
always the go-to.
I'm monochromatic.
Yeah. Monochrome.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with that.
That one over there.
And then I feel like orange looks good on my skin, so I love orange.
Orange look good on brown and
Brown people.
Yeah.
brown people.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. Every
It's
color
good.
right
Colors,
brown people.
but orange is
All right, so while we on fashion, let's tell the people what y'all rocking today.
Oh.
Even though you
Oh, I
kind of
already
went there
did that.
already a little bit.
Yeah, not
But let
yet.
the
I
people
already did
know
my
what you
plug.
rocking.
All right, just real quick because I already gave my spiel, but yeah, no, this is my brand that I'm gonna be dropping January 18th.
period.
I've been working on it really all quarantine. We're still in quarantine, but like really all 2020. I really wanted to have something I could present that has meaning. My real name is Nia. So I go by Nani because it's my nicknames growing up. But Nia means purpose in Swahili. And I just feel like, what the hell am I doing to live here by? Like, I want to leave something and have a legacy. And, people talk about, oh, Nani, you so swaggy, so cool. I'm like, well, thanks. But, like, what am I really putting out there? And so I came up with this brand called Pivot. And it's just basically it's a brand about your movement in life. And I have it as a crest where it's like a circle and it has pivot in the middle because it's more like a labyrinth. So there's a difference between a maze and a labyrinth. Like a maze is where there's multiple entrances and multiple exits and things can get chaotic. But a labyrinth, there's a center. And in order to move and pivot, you have to really find that within yourself. Like it's that spiritual, like grounding of, are you going to take that step? Are you going to take that
It got
pivot?
real quick.
Yeah, thanks.
I love it though.
But yeah, so it's a moment of like coming into yourself and then what you can bring out into the world. And that's your pivot.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kate the Great, what you rocking?
I mean, I got on some sloppy.
No, it's cute.
No, it's just one of my Be Great hoodies. Be Great definitely is a lifestyle. Honestly, it should be worn every day to set the tone for your day. Never being mediocre, always giving 100% every day. 100% fullest potential. That's why I said this year, 2021, is the year of being very intentional, not holding anything back.
Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And some little joggers, some little forces,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Nike, you did.
Okay.
Nike's on for sure.
Okay. Let's go, KT.
Okay, so we gonna start from the top.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So let's
Don't
give
forget
it
about the hair.
orange beanie.
Okay.
Orange beanie. Love
It's
it.
giving nose in the ear hair bar.
Yes, ma'am.
Blunt cut, about an
Annoying.
8.5 inch. I snip it from time to time. We got Borge. Some of y'all know it as Teddy or
Yeah, I got that.
What's the other
Real cozy.
Sherpa. Yeah, real cozy. Like that's my
Giving
vibe.
high class chic.
We're giving spliced,
Half.
tan, black,
Love it.
Biggie Smalls. Always one of the goats.
Notorious.
For sure. Do I need to stand up?
Why not, sis?
Just talking to the mic.
Go
Whatever
ahead,
you
flash
do.
the little leather.
Can you flash
Give
the
it a little
Nikes?
leather.
Little leather.
Little leather, cargo. Always cargo.
Yeah, cargo.
The utility is where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear by utility.
Yeah.
And of course, we got the shatter.
Shut up,
You know what I'm
boys.
saying?
I want those.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
That
I got
accent.
I was gonna wear mine with. Yeah, I got them. But I was gonna wear with this outfit, but baby, you can't see my feet. It's okay.
Right.
You can't see my feet.
Like, we all got on a Zoom call.
Zoom. Okay, love it. Okay, I'm rocking
What you got?
a little leather with the little split. I don't know if y'all can
that's
see
sexy.
that.
Is that what was that giving? Pretty little thing.
Nike socks.
I was
though.
gonna say
We
it's
can
a
do with
Nike
the
size for me.
That dry fit.
The split
Yeah.
with the leather. Oh! This is Nike bodysuit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's not even on the market.
Okay.
Bodysuit.
That's exclusive.
What Nike did that?
Don't worry about it.
Nike getting a little sexy.
Right. Nike giving
Don't worry about it. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you see the logo, it's real. I ain't make it up. I ain't put my little stitch on there.
Throwing your logo on there.
I ain't got my little logo. And then, the First Giving Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's a classic.
A little classic, little 1-2 or whatever. Okay, ladies, so, now y'all see what we rocking or whatever, or y'all hear what we rocking. So, go follow us on the gram. Maybe you'll check our fit out on the gram. You know what I'm saying? But
Come show us love.
Go show us some love. But we're going to get into round 4. We're going to talk about new releases. Bing, bing, bing. So put the people up on game, like any new releases from TV shows, films, or new music. Tell the people what you're listening to or what you're watching.
Yeah, all right. Do I need to pull up my Spotify?
Right.
No. So
you should know what you're listening to.
Honestly,
I feel like everybody got that one song they listen to every day.
Okay. First of all, Jasmine Sullivan just dropped her new album.
No, it's actually lit.
And it's a song on there with her and Ari Lennox. Yeah, it's hitting different.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta check it out
for sure. And I don't know if everybody just knows about him, but like if you're not listening to Giveon, please go listen to Giveon.
I love him.
Like he's
you just put me on, see? Just
put me on.
I'm gonna do a concert.
Oh,
give me
do we put this into the mic? Let's go ahead. Warm it up.
Okay, and look, this is an artist that a lot of people don't know about, but it's just like he's my favorite artist ever. His name is Duran Bernard.
Duran Bernard.
Yeah, just go look
How you be discovering these artists?
I'm a you know how people say I'm a foodie. I'm a music geek.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like music exploration. Yeah.
Give me a song for him.
What you want me to say?
No. Name
Go ahead, freestyle.
He has a song called "Stuck" with Ari Lennox. That'll make go listen to that, and then from there you're gonna be like, "Ooh, it's giving what it needs to be given." Then you're gonna listen to the rest. Okay. So yeah,
got it. Bet. Okay, what you listening to, Kate?
Girl, I listen to old school.
I do too, though. I do. That would be my vibes.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold off on TV too.
Okay.
So, but I did get hooked on this new show on Netflix. I don't know if it's new. I think it's a French show. It's called Lupin.
Oh yeah, I've heard
it's
of that.
It's been snapping. Yeah, and I love Sabrina too. I love me some Sabrina. The spinoff on Netflix, Sabrina.
Sabrina, like
I heard about Sabrina.
No, it's not.
That's some witch stuff. I don't like that. My ex
but
used
that's
to
what
watch
it is.
that.
It's a spinoff of the Sabrina.
Yeah, but it's like on some real deal. But it's not like
my
a Lovecraft story.
He love that show, and I'm like, that's some witch shit.
But you like what's that show? Lovecraft Story? I can't get into that.
Wait, what?
The Lovecraft Story or whatever.
Oh no, I can't do that.
It's too much witchcraft.
That's just too.
You like it? Yeah. It's too.
I don't need white folks doing already
gothic. The production is immaculate.
Devilish. Devilish is giving me too much.
It's too much in my spirit. I don't like to invite that into my spirit.
I don't like.
I don't do horror films, scary movies. I don't do
normal stuff.
Paranoia messed me up. After that,
ain't no scary movies.
I still love scary movies. I went to go see Paranoia Activity. It was over with for me. Never again.
After the first one, I don't want to watch none of that.
Thank you.
Don't bring none of them demons into my life.
Did me in.
I can't do that.
I don't do that.
But people love that show.
He was in the seat, head down into my lap. I didn't want to see him.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Look at Nani.
I love scary movies at that point.
You really want to be like this? Like, no.
I just want to say thank you so much for tapping into the Dope People Meet podcast. It was a pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure.
Anything you want to leave the people with, just anything motivational, a quote that you live by, something good for our people. Pop it off.
I'm gonna just say, like, tap in on your manifestation. If you really understand that this universe that we live in is truly bigger than ourselves, than we could ever imagine, and it literally runs off of vibrations, like the atoms that are literally in everything. Like, we're getting scientific here and spiritual. Everything is in a vibration. So your words are so powerful. Like, you, with the first thought you have, and then when you speak it and when you write it, those are 3 points of manifestation. I did the exact same thing with Nike. Like, Nike is the number one brand I truly really wanted to work with. And then when I got this call, it was just like, God,
doing your thing, showing out. You showing out again.
Like, faith plus work, you can have it all.
Love that. Okay,
that's it.
That's how you end it. Okay, let's go, Kate the Great.
I wasn't ready. I thought it was going to be KT time.
Okay, just to piggyback off that, manifestation, put the work behind it.
Yes.
It's up.
Got to.
Period.
That's really it. It's like, it's great, manifest it, but manifesting it just by saying it out your mouth, writing it down on a piece of paper, you got to put that work in.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
And it's
Okay,
up
he's
from
back to
there.
me again.
Yes, back to you
Okay,
again.
I mean, I've been listening to like podcasts lately, like the Quote of the Day show by Sean. What's his last name? Croxton or something. But anyways, it's just like really interesting because he picked different clips out of motivational speakers and like have them in like quick little snippets in the morning, like maybe 10 minutes max each morning. And I feel like one of the things that really stood out to me is I'm blocking the mic, but he was telling a story about a gentleman who basically I gotta be quick.
Be quick.
Okay, well, more of the story is he got older and like in 50s, 60s, and basically regretted the decisions he made when he was younger and not reaching his full potential. His biggest regret is dying, not reaching his full potential. And I just, again, the word of 2021 is being very intentional so that you won't have to live with that regret and having people out there who needed you that you didn't reach because you didn't reach your full potential.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, ladies. Okay.
Actuals.
And I guess I will leave it with be fearless. Be
Hebrews 11:1. Amen.
Take the
I'm sorry.
Be okay
That's my
with being
scripture.
uncomfortable.
Wow.
No, love it. Be okay with being uncomfortable. It's okay, especially as an entrepreneur on this journey. It's not the easiest, but be fearless and do what the hell you want to do. Don't allow anybody to tell you what you can and cannot do because you have all the power.
Amen.
So I
It's
just
never
wanna
too
leave y'all
late.
with that.
It's
Yeah,
never too late.
Take the leap.
Yes,
never too
love
late.
it.
Take the
Throwing
leap.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, we about to start preaching.
We are.
I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dope People Meet podcast. This is where creators meet and have dope conversations. As you can see, this is the Nike YardRunners Honors.
Yes,
ATL Queens in the building. So
Period.
make sure you guys tap into our campaigns. Go check us out on the Nike app. Go check us out on IG as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am your host, Portia Marie. That is the Portia Marie, Porchia. It's French. Make sure you spell it right. Marie. And we are out.
That's good.